what's up? Hope that you're all doing well. Today I am here to sit down and update you guys on my low buy for 2020. Obviously this is going to be about the month of May. I seriously cannot believe that it's already June, and by the time that I'm uploading this video it's already going to be quite a few days into June, which is seriously just insane. I really don't know where the time is going. On one hand, sometimes the days feel long because I'm so busy working, but on like the other hand, sometimes the days just feel like that and they go by so fast I can't even remember what's happened during them. But you guys have started to really look forward to these monthly low buy updates, and I really love filming them for you guys. I'm really trying to find a way to incorporate more financial content into my channel, and this is definitely one of the bigger ways that I'm doing it right now. So without further ado, I'm just gonna hop into my monthly low buy update, kind of first starting with an update on how the month of May was for me financially. The month of May, income-wise for me, was honestly really great. I had some really big freelance clients that I worked with this month. I was able to contribute a lot to both of my savings accounts and my investment accounts. Seriously, more so than I've ever been able to do, which I am very grateful for. And also I had some like slightly bigger paychecks for my retail job this month, just because I ended up putting my vacation days into my last few paychecks for the month of May. So essentially, before COVID, I was saving up all of my vacation days to go on a vacation for my 21st birthday. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, or even if I wanted to go anywhere, if I just wanted to do a staycation, but I wanted to have enough vacation days built up that I could take 2 weeks of paid leave essentially. And now that I know that it looks like we're probably not going back to work until July, or maybe even after July, I decided to use my vacation days for the paychecks that I've been receiving, or that I was receiving in the month of May, because they were going to expire in August anyways, and I don't think I'm taking a vacation anytime soon. So it's kind of sad that like I'm not going to end up being able to take any sort of trip this year, but it was really great because I was able to kind of have heftier paychecks this month, and anything that I didn't use, I also put that into my savings. And while I am a very big believer in that you should save the majority of your income, I'm also a believer in treating yourself a little bit. So my birthday is actually this month, June 22nd. I turned 21, and since I'm not going on a vacation, I decided to buy myself a couple little like birthday gifts to myself, which I will talk about later in the video when I break down all of my expenses for the month. But honestly, other than the like birthday gifts that I got myself, the last week of May, I honestly didn't really spend any money the entire month of May other than that, and then right at the beginning of May because it was the Sephora VIB sale. But really it was like I made a purchase the first week of May, and then I didn't spend literally any money until the last week of May, which has been one of the benefits of this quarantine. It's just that I'm, you know, not out, I'm not eating out, I'm not going out hanging with friends, I'm certainly not shopping as much, so definitely spending a lot less than I typically would. But I'm gonna assume just by the things that I did purchase this month, it's not gonna be as low as April's grand total. But without further ado, let's just break down the purchases, because I feel like other than that, I don't have much to update you guys on. So like I said, at the beginning of May, I did place an order during the Sephora VIB sale. I brought a very small makeup bag with me here to Nashville, and because I only brought, you know, a limited amount of products, I ended up pretty much going through everything. So I had to repurchase almost everything that I brought with me in my travel makeup bag, so it was a little bit of a heftier shopping haul, but I definitely won't be shopping at Sephora again anytime soon, probably not until the fall. So my grand total for the Sephora VIB sale was $247, and because I'm a Rouge, I do get 20% off of my like grand total, so if I didn't have that, my total would have been like over $300. That would have been insane, but the discount definitely helps. I spent $40 on Amazon. I needed some new hair growth serum and nail hardener. For those who don't know, I use a hair growth serum, not because my hair doesn't grow super fast, but I'm always kind of trying to protect it and make sure that it's strong and healthy and doesn't have any breakage. So I needed to repurchase a bottle of that. And then I actually took off my acrylics in the month of May. I guess that's something I can talk about. I took off my acrylics, and I've been kind of going natural nail for the last few weeks. So I bought some OPI nail strengthener. They're long and they don't really need help growing, but I've always had very thin nails ever since I was a little kid, and then I went through a struggle of trying to break the habit of being a nail biter when I was younger, which definitely didn't help either. So I needed some new like nail strengthening serum, and I actually really love it. It was like $17 for the bottle, which is not cheap, but so far it's been working really well. I've been trying to not go and put on any polish for the time being. I've just been using the strengthener, but it gives my nails a really pretty like glossy look, so I'm okay with it. I spent $26 on Dakota's flea and tick medicine. We have to repurchase like a new box of it every 6 months. Me and Kevin do split everything when it comes to Dakota's like different costs, whether it be, you know, vet fees or food. We always split the cost. So I think her medicine was originally like $52 or something like that, so we just split the fee for that. I spent $15 on the website reusemasksla.com. I found their website through Brooke Michio's Instagram. They are an independent business based in LA, and they are making masks for the COVID pandemic. And so they're not a mask with like a filter in it, which is what you should wear if you're going to be in like a super crowded place, but they make very thin, light, comfortable, but still protective cotton masks. And so I figured, you know, once we go back up to New York, if I'm ever needing to go to the grocery store or something, I'll wear a mask with a filter, and then I'll even put another mask on top of that. But if we're just out walking Dakota and I want to feel a little bit more protected, I figured that would be a good investment. And from what I understand, the mask is still fairly protective, but it's very light and breathable, and for the hot New York summers, I thought that it'd be really helpful. Okay, so now let's break down everything that had to do with like a birthday purchase for me, an early birthday purchase for me. I wanted to buy these things at the end of May rather than like around my birthday, just because I figured, you know, shipping times are delayed right now for certain stores, so I didn't want anything to get here, you know, too late, and I want to be able to enjoy these things because some of them are very like summer specific. I also am going to be making a separate video on my channel all about what I actually bought myself for my 21st birthday, so that will be up in a couple of weeks. So on Etsy, I spent $67 on some jewelry. I spent $55 on Majuri.com. I've been a huge lover of their jewelry, and so I really wanted to pick up a piece for my birthday this year. And then last but certainly not least, I treated myself to a little Lululemon haul, which, you know, will always, you know, rack up in your bank account. So I spent $228 on Lululemon.com, and that is literally everything that I purchased in the month of May. So a super short list, but definitely some heftier purchases. So I'm going to tally up everything and we'll get the grand total ready to go. Okay, so the grand total for the month of May, everything that kind of fell into my unnecessary expenses category, the grand total is $678 for the month of May. I honestly feel really good about this month, just because even though I did spend a little bit extra on myself, I had a much greater income coming in due to my freelancing business. So I look at that number and I still feel pretty good about it. Everything that I purchased this month is going to bring me joy, and it's going to be very helpful. So I'm okay with it. So now let's talk about the month of June, because I think this is going to be a very interesting month. Honestly, I really don't need that much for the month of June. There's a chance that Kevin and I are going to be finally driving back up to New York at the end of the month. However, we're going to be driving, not flying, so we're going to be saving a lot of money there, and also just, you know, making sure that we stay as safe as possible. I just don't feel comfortable flying right now. But that's gonna save us a lot of money. There's really not a lot that I need. I'll probably buy some more boxes of gloves and masks just so that we have a lot waiting for us when we get back up to New York. However, there is one thing that I have been putting off for a while, and I know that June is going to be the month that I have to purchase it, and it's going to make this month a very expensive grand total. And that is because I need a new laptop. I have had my current MacBook Pro for 6 years now, which is usually the lifespan that a MacBook Pro will last, is like 6 to 7 years. I've noticed that it's been running slower recently, but things have been happening to it, and I've already, you know, talked to Apple support, and they basically just said, like, look, you can spend a couple $100 replacing these parts, it'll maybe give you a couple extra months with the laptop, but if I were you, I would just purchase a new laptop. And for me, having a laptop that works and that is up to date is very important, because I do a lot on my laptop. I work, you know, on YouTube on my laptop. My freelancing business requires a laptop because it's all online producing and video editing. And because I've known that this is going to be coming soon, I have been saving up some money for it, but I'm still not sure if I'm going to need to take like a couple $100s out of my savings to cover the rest of the costs. But what's nice is even though it's gonna be a very, very expensive month, I won't have to take the, you know, full $2,500 that the computer is gonna cost me out of my savings. I've saved up about 75% of the money that I'm going to need for the laptop, and I'm also planning on cashing in all of my credit card points and getting that like cash back so that I can have a little bit more to put towards my computer as well. But it is something that I just definitely need, and I can't be without a laptop, and I can't afford to have this one die on me and not have one coming. So yes, other than that, I really don't think I'm going to be purchasing anything else, but I'm kind of going to treat that as like a business expense or a business purchase that I really need. And also, you know, I mean, it is my 21st birthday, so I deserve something, you know, big, nice. I work hard, so I feel like it's going to be a nice gift to myself, and then I'll be good for the next 6 to 7 years. But there you guys have it. That is my low buy update for the month of May. I can't wait to talk to you guys all about what happens in June. Who knows, maybe by the end of June I'll be filming my low buy update from New York City, you never know. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, it would seriously mean the world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks, links are always in the down bar below. You should follow me on Instagram and Twitter, I'm super active on both, and if you enjoy what you see here on YouTube, it's kind of like some extra added bonus content. And until my next video, I hope you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will see you on my next one. Okay, bye everybody.